How y'all doing? We back for the fifth installment of the Game of Life and How to Play It, a prosperity classic by Miss Florence Shovel Sheen. Uh, Today, class, we're gonna be covering bam, the law of karma and the law of forgiveness. So, again, this is just my highlights. If you like to purchase the book, y'all can find it online. But I feel like this will reach the ears that need to hear it. So here we go. The law of karma and the law of forgiveness. Man receives only that which he gives. The game of life is a game of boomerangs. Man's thoughts, deeds, and words return to him sooner or later with astounding accuracy. Be careful what you wish for. Y'all remember that saying. The more man knows, the more he is responsible for. And that's why they say ignorance is bliss. Anyway, and a person with a knowledge of spiritual law, which he does not practice, suffers greatly in consequence. The fear of the Lord, or the law, is the beginning of wisdom. Vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord, or the law. It is the law which takes vengeance, not God. God sees man perfect, created in his own image or imagination, and given power and dominion. This is the perfect idea of man, registered in divine mind, awaiting man's recognition. For man can only be what he sees himself to be, and only attain what he sees himself attaining. Oh, rewind. Rewind that part. Nothing ever happens without an onlooker, is an ancient saying. Man sees first his failures or success, his joy or sorrow, before it swings into visibility from the scene set in his own imagination. Jesus Christ said, "And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." So we see freedom from all unhappy conditions come through knowledge, a knowledge of spiritual law, that is. Obedience precedes authority, and the laws obey man only when he obeys the law. The law of electricity must be obeyed before it becomes man's servant. When handled ignorantly, it becomes man's deadly foe. So with the law of mind. Desire is a tremendous force and must be directed in the right channels or chaos ensues. In demonstrating, the most important step is the first step, to ask aright. Man should always demand only that which is his by divine right. Anything forced into manifestation through personal will is always ill got and has ever bad success. Man is admonished, my will be done, not thine. And the curious thing is, man always gets just what he desires when he does relinquish personal will, thereby enabling infinite intelligence to work through him. Let go and take your mental hands off. Put it in God's hands. So, the law doesn't know anything about jokes. Call on the law of forgiveness and neutralize any situation. Christianity is founded upon the law of forgiveness. Christ has redeemed us from the curse of the karmic law, and the Christ within each man is his redeemer and salvation from all inharmonious conditions. Knowledge of the law gives man power to rub out his mistakes. Man cannot force the external to be what he is not. If he desires riches, he must be rich first in consciousness. If you wish to be rich, you must be orderly. All men with great wealth are orderly, and order is heaven's first law. You will never become rich with a burnt match in the pin cushion. Keep keyed up financially by being ever watchful of the external and expecting prosperity, knowing God is her supply. Many people are in ignorance of the fact that gifts and things are investments, and that hoarding and saving invariably leads to loss. Man's supply is inexhaustible and unfailing when fully trusted, but faith or trust must precede the demonstration. According to your faith, be it unto you. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For faith holds the vision steady, and the adverse pictures are dissolved and dissipated. And in due season we shall reap if we faint not. Jesus Christ brought the good news, the gospel, that there was a higher law than the law of karma, and that law transcends the law of karma. It is the law of grace or forgiveness. It is the law which frees man from the law of cause and effect, the law of consequence, under grace and not under law. We are told that on this plane, man reaps where he has not sown. The gifts of God are simply poured out upon him. All that the kingdom affords is his. This continued state of bliss awaits the man who has overcome the race or world thought. Jesus Christ said, "Be of good cheer, I have overcome the world." The world thought is that of sin, sickness, and death. We know now, from a scientific standpoint, that death could be overcome by stamping the subconscious mind with the conviction of eternal youth and eternal life. The subconscious carries out orders without question. And that was another one. Until next time, folks, be blessed, be mindful of your words, but also have faith that things you want already exist. It's not your time. It's on God's time.